So if you are arriving in the Port of Brunswick as a seafarer, I would recommend you to visit the Seamen's Club they have there. I arrived at the Ro-Ro terminal that we see in the video here, and fairly close by you could walk to the Seamen's Club. And at the Seamen's Club they have a pool table, free Wi-Fi, candy, and all of those things you want. I don't remember the opening times, but they also have this kind of shuttle service that takes you into the town of Brunswick, wherever you want to go. They will drive you into town, and they will also pick you up for a fairly affordable fee. I don't remember it, but it was maybe like $5 a person or something like that. Affordable in my opinion at the time. This is like 1 year ago now. So if you're a seafarer and coming into Brunswick, you have a lot of shopping options. The city of Brunswick is a fairly small town itself, and it's a little bit like differentiated between like the city part of it and also more like the shopping district. And it's like a basic small city in the USA, or if you can even call it a city, I don't know. But very small town at least. If you are placed somewhere in like around the shops, you will easily be able to walk to a lot of different kind of businesses in the area. If you have like your Siemens health certificate, I don't really think you will have a problem walking to the different kind of stores. So you have all of the normal kind of American stores in a fairly close vicinity, like I guess Target, Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Harbor Freight, yeah, all of the regular big chain stores, and this kind of like strip malls. And of course, it feels a little bit weird walking all of these places, because we see all of the Americans, they are driving everywhere. So it feels kind of weird walking between shops, but it's absolutely doable. Uh, there are like pathways for pedestrians for most of the like in between shops, so it wasn't an issue. But then of course the Siemens Center will pick us up at a time that we had arranged with them. So if you're coming into Port of Brunswick, I would absolutely recommend you to come in contact with the Seamen's Club, and also remember that the Seamen's Club, they actually came on to our ship to like talk about their service and such, which I think is a very nice thing of them to do, to actually inform us of what they are doing and such. So I really enjoyed my stay here in Brunswick. I really hope maybe in the future I will come back here. It's got that kind of small town feeling, and everybody like we were visiting were nice to us. When I see these kind of guard booths, I remember back that you kind of need some kind of shore pass or like some identification from your ship as an ID that you are actually like a seafarer. And also before you can get into land, you also need to have been like checked in with the border patrol. Either if this is your first port, they will come onto your ship, check your ID and such, check that you actually have a valid US visa, that kind of like working ship visa. And if it's not your first American port, I guess you can just contact the Seamen's service, and you're already like kind of checked into that border patrol system there. So it wasn't really an issue. The security, or I think it was actually like the local police was driving us to the gate, and then the Seamen's service was picking us up outside of the gate. And when we were coming back to the facility, the Seamen's service were driving us up to the gate. Then we had to go through the checks, and then the Seaman's Service picked us up, or the police, I think, picked us up inside of the gates. So there is some kind of restriction when it comes to security, but it's no issue if you have your US visa and some kind of uh, working card from your actual ship.